we knock him off? Bro, can you leave me alone? I am not having a good time right now. Holy shit. Leave me alone, bro. Woo! Oh my god, I fucking chunk this guy. Look at that. Holy shit. Hold up. Look at that. Look at this damage. Holy mother of God.
Damn it, Chris, I was gonna use that. Ah, sorry. There's a path up here. I want to go flying. You were gonna pathfind? Alright.
He was gonna find the
Are you
path.
down there, Chris? You just look it up here?
Where are you? Where are you?
Back
oh
a
my
bit,
god.
up.
Go. Yippee! Average Pathfinder character. Oh god.
Oh!
Frosty logs back into the stream. Did somebody see
like,
my reward?
Did someone say Pathfinder? Did you know that in Pathfinder 2nd edition?
Okay, these shock malls are actually just insane on Zealot.
Oh yeah. They're crazy.
Yeah, I actually leveled up to level 2 in Pathfinder, and I found this really cool build then.
Can I have some help with this? Yeah, I'm playing in a Frosty one-shot tomorrow. Pathfinding, oh what? There he is. Yeah, Deez, I'm playing in a Pathfinder one-shot with Frosty tomorrow. We're level 15.
Ooh. Oh, damn. Okay.
Frosty looks at my spell list when I have 5 damage spells out of my 32 total known spells, and he goes, "You have too much blasting." And I was like, "Sir, first off, there is no such thing as too much blasting." But also, second, really? There's a dog somewhere.
Huh?
I think we got it. Nice.
Thanks. I'm trying my fucking hardest to keep you alive, despite how much you don't deserve it.
So my readings confirm.
Ow.
Tom, have you visited on this marvel?
Is everything okay over there, Chris?
No, I suck at Darktide.
Clip it and ship it, folks. Yeah, I need help over here. Holy shit. Get up.
There's only a few minutes, you'll be right. I think I need to turn my camera. This place is just too dark.
Too dark, yeah. Ow, you little shit. Why'd you hit me in the butt? Only Lassie can do that.
What?
What?
Oh, what the fuck's going on over there?
Truly assured destruction.
No escape.
Oh, guys, we gotta actually do the thing. If I don't get lit the fuck up, I am fucking pinned right now. There is so much range, it's not even funny. I'm gonna die here, I think.
I'm also not doing so well.
There's too many. Oh, I'm alive. Somehow. Hey, monitor, can you not go out, please? Thank you. Monitor? Oh, God.
What's happening?
My monitor's flickering for some reason, which is weird.
Huh.
Why did you just give me the villager Minecraft sound?
Because I'm feeling I like making a deal.
Yo, what's up, Persian? How you doing, man? How good is the Barovian? Can I use it on the tank Ogryn build? Fuck. See, this is why I don't like the different names, the different like naming for the weapons of this game, because I already don't remember which one the Barovian is. Is it the one that I'm using? No, I think it's the one I'm using right now. Yes, I believe it's the one I'm using right now. The Barovian's pretty good. It's better than I was originally thinking it was gonna be. It's better than I was thinking it was gonna be because the primary like horde clear is tied. Oh, hello. Is tied behind push attack, which is what I'm doing right now. Push attack into a light attack. But like it's so incredibly effective at horde clearing, you don't have to do it that much, and therefore you won't be left out of like stamina as much as you would be on other careers. So actually, I think you could use it while tanking. And it also has unbelievably high single target damage. It also has really nice single target damage with the special attack into the light attack right here, or special attack into a heavy attack for serious like single target damage. So like that, and then you could do that to knock him on his butt and buy yourself some time to clear the rest of the horde. And then I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna hit him with a heavy attack and he's dead. The only problem that you run into with this weapon is when you start running into like ranged enemies because they're kind of resilient against the pickaxe. All right, are we good? Guys, last is already ready to speedrun. Hurry, let's go. Oh, shit, run away.
Still. We need to press a button still. And it's not over. And I'm alone.
Shit.
Oh, never mind. There's a Zealot up here. There's a Predator up here, dude.
I'm just gonna torture body.
I was taking a sippy. I didn't know I could get up. All right.
There's also
Either
a lot
way,
of tricks.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the best of times it was jank as hell.
At the best of times, at the worst of times.
The worst of times came more often than that. I will say the Demon Horde mode was fun. Again, when you could get 3,000 gold and so much XP for doing it, but I don't know. Without that, it really lost its charm. And I was so close to getting the Frogmouth helm with a plume. I was so excited for that. I was trying to look like my Dark Souls character. / Elden Ring.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just fucking pushing up like a wall. I am the wall.
Who am I? I am a wall.
Okay, using the Zealot charge to get point blank at an enemy's face and double barrel them right in the chin is pretty satisfying.
Absolutely beautiful.
Give me that. Give me
Take
that.
your mandible off with your pellets.
Wait, did they leave the mouse cursor in the trailer? There's no shot.
Is anyone else logging out?
I'm not.
Okay, I think I found a glitch.
What did you do?
I ADS'd with the shotgun while I charged, and it just
It
like I was
clipped you?
doing Mario backwards long jumps. Okay? I'm dead now. Unless you can get me.
Did you
covering,
did
I'm
it
covering.
auto-correct it? Like, did you eventually get back in?
Okay.
Oh,
didn't have
she
to-
grabbed me. I got got
Yeah,
grabbed.
trappers are
Oh
nasty,
my
dude.
god, dude. Holy shit, and I'm dead. Wow, okay. I was not expecting to get grabbed mid-charge. I thought charges counted as dodges in Darktide, but apparently not. I just got fucking skittied
Yeah, sorry,
on.
I'm trying to break the level over here.
Yeah, that's why we're struggling, because Lass is just not playing anymore. Lassa, come on.
Explodable thing? Oh, it is! Oh, no, it looked like a cube from far away.
How do you feel about the direct comparison of Darktide to Helldivers 2 with Arrowhead being in the same region as Fat Shark and both games utilizing the same engine? I mean, they're both different games at the end of the day. So, I mean, I think it's just so happens to be a coincidence that they're using the same game engine and that they're in the same, like, region. But I don't think the games are really that comparable other than being, like, PvE Horde games. Also, I don't envy Arrowhead. I'ma say it. I don't care what people say, what it makes people feel like. That community is fucking god awful.
It was cool at the start, but everybody started really...
Yeah, getting like really pissy and awful. I do not. I feel sorry for Arrowhead, honestly. Bonk, bye.
Another thing, too, I will say about Helldivers, the more I played it, the more I feel like the game itself is, like, super unstable. I think
really
Darktide
is.
has issues, but it is stable. Like, Vermintide is stable. It's rock solid, both days. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to, like, weird, ridiculous bugs...
Oh, God. Puppy.
Or the Horde enemies just not working. Like, you know what I mean?
I heard there was a
like-
bug. Do you know when, like, you're running and you suddenly just stop running for no reason?
Yeah, so last explained to me, it's whenever somebody on your team is using a stim.
Yeah, it's whenever someone stims. It doesn't matter if they're stimming you or not. If they stim themselves, you just stop running. And that bug has been in, I think, in the game since the very beginning, and it's still not fixed.
And it's probably because nobody discovered the correlation until recently, and they just thought, oh, something happened. But like in general, it just feels like Helldivers punishes your movement so much.
Yeah, and it's
it gets
not
worse when there are so many times where it's like, oh, I landed on this location. There's a rock here, or there's a ship here, or a dead robot, and I am now stuck here until I die. Like, and that's what I get for spawning, you know?
Yeah.
Again, like, they still do a lot of good work with it, but it's just such an unstable experience that it takes away from the enjoyment. While the Fat Shark games tend to be super solid as a base. Say what you will about the connection, but the client, or the host rather,
Yeah.
is always crispy. Those animations also match with what you're looking at 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it's like, I understand that Helldivers has issues, and I understand it's also a good game in its base, but Jesus Christ, that community keeps me away. I don't want anything to do with that community.
Yeah, because they're very much like their Darktide cousins.
Yeah.
Because when it came to any kind of issues, like Tencent and Fat Shark, you've got Sony, and like Sony made decisions for Arrowhead. Arrowhead did their best to like do what they could with that awful guidance, or that awful assignment, really, to essentially make everyone sign up for a PSN account. Again,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I don't think it's the biggest deal. I think that the fact that PSN would literally lock people out of certain countries having access to the game, like that's ridiculous. But the way that people went directly for devs, and like that is crazy. And
Yeah,
they
people went directly for devs at first, and then eventually, after like a couple of weeks, they realized, oh wait, the bad guy's Sony, not the devs, and then they immediately like started fighting on the dev side, and then after that entire issue got solved, then they started like reaming the devs out, you know?
Yeah, again.
And like
and
not being kind to them, even though they were literally just saying that they need to fight for Arrowhead and that we're on the dev side against the big bad corporation, until all of a sudden they're mildly inconvenienced and fuck Arrowhead. Ah!
Yeah, Justin, didn't you hear? They nerfed the railgun and it can't one-shot everything now. They deserve to die, clearly. This is the only solution. But yeah, that's another thing too, is that like it went from like, oh yeah, downvote the shit out of Helldivers on Steam. They went and like, yes, Helldivers 2 was the one, right? Like that's what the one that they needed to do. They went to every Arrowhead title and started review bombing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that's not going to do anything but hurt Arrowhead. Like, but again, people very, very seldom understand what it's like to be a developing company and how little control, despite them making everything for the game, how little control they have over what happens and
especially when you have a publishing company.
Plate. Yeah.
That's the thing that, like, everyone just wants to be angry nowadays, and that's what I hate about YouTube content. Basically the best way to get views and to grow your channel is rage bait, straight up. Be angry, be upset about something, shit talk something. Like, it really pissed me off. I'm not gonna name names, obviously, because I'm not looking to start beef with people, but it really pissed me off when the biggest, like, when Darktide released, the biggest, like, YouTubers of the game at the time were just rage baiting and just making constant, like, is Darktide dead? Darktide sucks. Darktide's a dead game. Darktide's gonna die. The worst game ever. And it's like, that's what was getting all the views. And it's like, obviously, like, in some cases, I don't blame people because at the end of the day, you know, like, this is a job for some people. And they have to make a living somehow. And they're, of course, going to go where the views and the money are. But, like, it still doesn't make me happy to see that my hard work is being blown away just because someone got mad on a YouTube video, you know?
What was I gonna say? Damn it. Oh yeah, the thing about the Helldivers thing as well is that the Helldivers like community is like very based on this mentality that like we're role playing as these, you know, faceless clones essentially working for Super.
Oh my god! And then the people. Oh, sorry, I have to interrupt. And then the people got mad at Arrowhead for being woke. That's so funny.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay, yes. Well,
I'm sorry,
that's
that's
like,
so
irony
funny.
is completely lost on
Lost
them.
on them.
Again.
Yep.
And what happens is that like they get the mentality of us versus them, and they turned it into this thing that's like Sony is the automatons. They just turned like a real group or in like it was a joke mostly, like yes it is a joke, but then people started saying spill oil and it's like Sony and it's like okay, now it's just getting to a point that like they don't even know where to shoot, they just shoot where they're told. And so that's why they started review bombing things, because they saw a Twitter post that said you should start review bombing Helldivers 1. You should start review bombing their entire page, their entire suite of content, because then they'll see what happens. And it's like, you're just hurting Arrowhead. Like, they don't even care. Like, they'll just do it because it's what they're being told to do. And it's haha Helldivers. Like,
Yeah.
It gets to a point where like that kind of stuff just.
And it's exhausting to deal with that. Like, I don't understand how people aren't tired at being angry all the time, you know? I am too. That's the thing. I can't.
Things to be upset about, and
That's not
Darktide's
it.
not one of them.
Yeah, no. Go touch. I'm gonna go touch grass.
Yeah. Them nerfing one of the guns from a game filled with guns that are similar to each other, which goes for either Darktide or Helldivers, by the way. It's like, oh no, they nerfed my power sword. There's two other ones. Oh no, the one that they nerfed is still just okay. It's fine. I just can't solo the game anymore. What am I gonna do? Same goes for that railgun, you know. It's
Also, Pierre, that's I agree. The kind of content that like Riken makes is like the golden standard content for those games. And it's like I have a lot of respect for Riken because he makes content that's A, educational, B, good for the game, C, enjoyable to watch, and D, good for the community at large because it helps people understand the game more and helps people just decipher the game more. So it's like people who make I have a lot of respect for people that do those kinds of things for the community. And Riken's also just a great guy. I love that guy.
Yeah. Any content creator who promotes people trying a new game, especially in a game. Is Riken a Darktide creator?
He was, and then he moved to Helldivers.
Well, like, yeah, a game
I'm
like
separated
Darktide
from about to die.
What was that?
Oh, I just said
I'm getting shot to shit.
Let me grab.
Oh, yeah, these are the breakers I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
So it seems to have some kind of variance in what you do.
Like the new map?
Unless
Yeah,
someone's
I love it.
decoding those other things.
And it's like, I also have a lot of respect for people who do like heavy number style spreadsheets, things that like Riken and JSAT do, because I can't do that, man. Like I'm not smart enough to like open a fucking spreadsheet and create it. I'm intelligent enough to like read it, understand it, and explain it to other people, but there's no way that I could make one myself. Absolutely not. I cannot do that.
Can I get cover?
Where are you? Oh, there you
about
are.
the objective?
Oh, wait, hold up. I'm coming, Zach. I got grabbed into my charge again! Bah! Thank you.
Medicaid over here.
Okay, objective started. I was gonna say, yeah, like a lot of people can understand that too. They can understand those spreadsheets. They really want to know the numbers, but they don't want to. They either don't know how to access them. Like, I think Royale with Cheese is a Tide creator who like goes into the data. Like,
Yeah, he like goes into the, he
opens
like
up
reads the
files
code.
and stuff, and
Yeah.
like opens the game up to spill its guts all over the floor and poke it out for everyone to understand. And that's really helpful stuff, because like, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not very savvy with the numbers of these games, because I don't remember things that well, but it's always interesting, and there are some stats that I will remember because of videos like that visualize them for you, you know? I mean, when I was getting into the game, understanding what crit power and how like damage is calculated in Vermintide, it helped me a lot, understanding all kinds of things.
Yeah, it's like, but the thing is, like, you also don't need to know that if you don't want to. Like, hi, I'm one of the bigger content creators, and if you were to quiz me right now about how damage is calculated in Vermintide on a code-based level, I can't tell you. I don't know.
Or you have like what
know.
power level means, stuff like that.
Yeah, like, I don't know the math formula how damage is calculated in these games. I don't know. And guess what? I will never, like, memorize that, because it's just, you don't need to know that if you don't want to. And that's great. It's great that people have the freedom to choose to learn it if they want to, but also ignore it if they don't. And I like that freedom.
See, we didn't have to do the heat shield this time, so there's four
I'm
things
happy.
you can do, it looks like. So it'll change. You do 3 events every time. Unless we still have to do the heat shield at the end. I don't know.
Whee!
Shall be put to good use.
It's such an interesting change of pace in this mission. You go from like being in like a regular hab zone style place to
So like an outdoors, I like it.
I really don't like the change they've done to jump speed.
What do they do?
Darktide?
Lass has actually already made a spreadsheet about the jump speed nerfs.
You don't carry your momentum when you jump as well anymore.
Really?
So a max speed build doesn't get to jump miles.
Oh, so you can't. I mean, was there kind of like a bee hopping situation in this game where you could like carry momentum with jumping?
Bringing the psyker, it seems.
I know the boss thing, even in all the Verm games, but Tide games, I don't remember.
I think at the very beginning there was something along those lines with like knife that they removed.